welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is AshleyElyse. Welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a little bit different than what I usually film. So if you are just now seeing this video and you haven't seen any of my other ones, understand this video is nothing like my other videos, but this is real and this is who I am and this is what I'm going through. So today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, is a little bit more serious, honest, real. Every once in a while I kind of get into a place or a phase where things are just a little bit rocky, and I think we all hit those points at some point in our life. So tonight I wanted to go ahead and just kind of film and vent and just kind of open up a little bit, because I feel like this is my outlet these days, is YouTube, and just kind of vocalizing how I feel and talking through how I feel about things is really helpful. So this isn't going to be, like I said, like my other videos. This is just going to be kind of the truth about me and where I'm at. So this evening, as you can tell, I just got out the shower. My hair is nice and wet. I have no makeup on. I'm literally in a PJ shirt, and I just wanted to sit down and do a little video, just kind of talk out my feelings. I've noticed that since I had a child, and you guys can let me know in the comments down below, in the comments on my Instagram, however you would like to, if you guys have gone through this as well. But ever since I got pregnant with Novely, I've just kind of felt off. I didn't really notice, I think, until now, and I just am trying to figure things out and figure out who I am as a person, I guess. I am 24 years old, and I don't feel like I really knew who I was, or that I even now know. I think I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, some people figure it out sooner in life, others figure it out later, and I think I'm just kind of in a rut right now. But when I got pregnant with Novely, a lot of you guys may or may not know my story. I do have some videos on those specific circumstances and what I kind of went through. I took a hiatus from YouTube because I ended up getting really super sick. I was essentially stuck in bed 24/7. I couldn't leave my bedroom. I was super sick. I was hospitalized multiple times in my pregnancy, and I was honestly just in a really dark place because I was so sick and I couldn't do anything. I didn't get any sunlight, and when you're pregnant through the summer, you think, oh, this is, you know, at least I thought, oh, this is going to be great. I can be outside in the sun and get that sun and that energy, and it's going to be awesome. Well, everything that I had, this expectation of what I wanted my pregnancy to be and how I wanted things to go, literally none of it panned out the way I had planned. Now, a lot of you guys are probably watching this video and saying, well, duh, life never goes as you plan. And I know that. Trust me, I know that. But I think that I had such an expectation of what my pregnancy would be like in my head that when it didn't go the way I had planned, I think I kind of felt a little kind of gypped and just kind of sad about it. Like I said, I was in a really rough and dark place. Hi, I'm okay. Throughout my pregnancy, and it was really rough to have to go through so many different things during my pregnancy. I felt like I really couldn't enjoy my pregnancy like a lot of people get to. And so that really sucked. And I think that's when I really started to kind of deal with an identity crisis, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really want to put a label on it because I don't really know necessarily what it is. But I kind of just, throughout all of that, kind of lost who I was, I guess. Because probably many of you guys watching don't know, but I had another job that I was working in addition to like starting my YouTube channel, so this was just kind of like a fun thing on the side. And then around May time frame, so I found out I was pregnant in January. May time frame comes around and I ended up losing my job. I wasn't fired, I didn't quit. I lost my job because I am a contract worker, and the contract that I was supposed to be working on didn't pan out. And so I lost my job. And my husband at the time was only working part-time, but he had just been offered full-time with his employer, which really worked out, and it was a huge blessing. But I think between that and the rough pregnancy, I think I was really in a bitter spot, and I just, honestly, my biggest question was why? Why you know, I wanted this pregnancy so bad. I wanted my little girl so bad, which at the time, of course, we didn't know it was a little girl, but I wanted my baby so bad. I wanted to start this family. So why now? Why were all of these things hitting so hard? Why was God throwing so much in my direction? And I still, honestly, I think I'm still struggling with that. I have since heard that I would be offered, or rather I was offered a position doing contract work in a different portion. And the reason I do the contract work is so that I can work from home, because I want to be at home. I'm not much of a people person, which has nothing to do with like why I'm working from home, because I've worked many other jobs, and I've worked in hospitality and things like that, the medical field, people jobs. So I can do it. I just choose to work from home because that's just more suited to me and where I'm at in life. And now that I have Novalee, I want to be an at-home mom to raise her. I don't want somebody else raising my child. I'm not shading people who do that, but that's just not my personal life choice. I want to be her mom. I want to raise her. So that's the reason I'm doing this contract work, is so that I can work from home. Now, I could take my resume and I could apply places that are outside the home, but because my husband and I have agreed that we both really want me to be a stay-at-home mom, I've been kind of just waiting on this other position. The contract, because it's government work, has not really played out the way that I wanted to, and I don't really want to go into all those details, but it just hasn't panned out. So I'm still currently job searching, and of course I really want to get my YouTube channel up and started. I want to grow a family and a community, and you know, have friends all over the world and people in different places of life. I know that I have a lot of people that I follow that are mommy times, you know, 4, or you know, they may only have one child, or they just have had their first. I have lots of friends, all of you guys, which thank you guys so much for being a part of my little family. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me to have you guys leaving comments down below. That there, you know, this is my outlet. This is my social interaction. I don't have this big circle of people. I have, you know, a very select few number of people that I keep in my circle, you know, by choice, granted. This is just kind of where I'm at in my life. Anyways, losing my job, being so sick in this pregnancy that I wanted so badly, I just kind of lost who I was, because I've been working since high school. I only worked part-time in high school, but then once I graduated, I went straight into working full-time, and I've been working full-time ever since. And so for me, not having a job, I think I just don't really know what to do with myself anymore. I don't have energy. I don't have motivation. I'm literally tired 24/7. I don't really feel like I necessarily have a purpose. And I know that may sound silly, because I am a mom and I, you know, have this little human being to take care of, and I love her. I just feel like there's more to me than just being a mom. And I want to be a mom. Don't get me wrong, and that may sound kind of confusing, but I still want to have me and who I am, and I want to have this sense of purpose. And I guess I just kind of feel a little bit lost right now, and just unsure of who I am without working a full-time job, or who I am outside of being a mom full-time. I used to be really into working out, and I really lost that motivation. I was eating really healthy, and then I again lost that because I got so sick during my pregnancy, and I was in such a dark place. And I guess ever since I had Novalee, I just haven't gotten back to a great place. Before, when I was pregnant, the only thing that got me through all of those rough times was God and my relationship with Him. And I feel like I've let that really slip to the wayside since I've had Novalee, because we've been trying so hard to figure everything out that's been going on with her, and figuring out a sleep schedule, and her constant need to be fed, and, you know, giving her attention, and adjusting to life as a mom, because that is a big adjustment, going from no kids to having to care for this little human being that relies solely on you. And I guess at this point in my life, you know, being 24, I'm going to be 25 in March, I'm just a little lost and confused. And I don't know, you guys can tell me if you guys have felt the same way at any point, and what you guys did to get back to who you were and who you wanted to be, I guess. And I guess my first step is probably going to be getting back into my Bible studies, because I was doing my Bible studies on a daily basis. You know, every night before I went to bed, you know, I would read my chapter of the Bible, And then I would write in my journal all of my different prayers and like what I took from that, and then I would, you know, do my prayer. And I felt like I was in such a really like solid place, and I think it's because I relied so heavily on God to get me through everything that was going on at that point in my life. And now I kind of feel like I'm just floundering, like I don't know who I am, like I've said, you know, multiple times in this video already. So I think my plan this point forward is going to be prioritizing, definitely, making sure that I get my Bible study in and my prayer time, and making sure that I get in that one-on-one time with Novely so that I can be a good, solid mom for her, and that she's got somebody to look up to, because I want to be somebody that she can admire and be like, wow, man, my mom did this and she went through that and all of this stuff, and look where she is now, and this is so amazing and incredible. And I don't know what God really has planned for me at this point in my life, if I'm supposed to be just a stay-at-home mom, or if I'm supposed to have a full-time job, or really where my role is at right now in life. I think I have a lot of stuff to figure out, and I think I have a lot of questions, and I just don't really have all the answers to them. So this isn't really a question and answer and, oh, this is how I figured it out. This is just a, hey, this is where I'm at in life right now, and I'm not posting this because I want sympathy. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to vent and vocalize what I'm going through, and maybe you guys have gone through it as well. And I know that even though I don't have all of the answers right now, and that everything's kind of rocky and weird, and I don't necessarily have a feel of who I am right at this moment, I know that everything's gonna work out, and that eventually I'm gonna find my footing again, and I'm gonna be able to be this person that I want to be, whomever that may be, considering I don't really know. I'm just foggy and unsure of a lot of things right now. But I know that somehow God has a plan for all of this, and it's all going to work out, and that I just have to continue pushing forward, and He is eventually going to reveal whatever plan that is for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this isn't like my usual. I know this isn't the uppity, happy Christmas time stuff I've been posting for my Vlogmas, but this is just real life. This is where I'm at. I have an almost 4-month-old baby, and I wouldn't say I have postpartum depression or anything like that. I don't think I do. I just am kind of unsure, I guess. I'm just kind of having a little bit of a who am I now sort of moment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a thumbs up if you want to. Comment down below if you have any sort of advice that you can offer me. I really do appreciate it, and like I said, I really enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments. Be sure to subscribe if you're new here. Turn on your notification bell. That will notify you every time I post a new video. Because I'm doing Vlogmas right now, there's a new video going up every single day, at least up until Christmas, and then I think I have a couple videos going up after that. And then at some point, once Vlogmas is over, my plan is to be posting twice a week instead of once a week like I was doing last year, but we'll see kind of where things go with that. But like I said, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell. If you don't already follow me on my Instagram, head over there and follow me there. I post video updates, I post Novely updates, I just post cute little posts. It's strictly for my YouTube channel, and that is at Ashley_Elyse19. I would love for you guys to follow me there. Thank you again so much for watching. I know I've said that a million times, but it really does mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys in my next video.